Okay, so welcome to the Node.js Node add-on API team meeting for May 2nd, 2025. We'll follow our standard approach of going through the Node API team project. So I am bringing that up. Before I do that, anybody have any announcements or things they'd like to share? If not, I am sharing that screen. Okay, I think I should be there now. So in terms of done, I don't know if there's anything that anybody wants to sort of point out that we should talk about.
No. Cool.
No. Okay. In terms of the has a PR, the snappy thread safe function is hard to use. I don't think there's any updates since then. Let's see. Okay, we'll open this one. I guess last comments are from you, Vladimir. I don't know if there's been any updates since then or.
I didn't go deep into the issue. I
Okay.
just it was more like stylistic things, like
Right. I guess
uh,
it's not passing the CI anyway, so there's definitely work to be done there. Okay.
very minor, like nitpicking, if you
Sure.
like.
Yeah, okay. Yep. No, but that's all important. Okay, so then active in progress. This one I agreed to look at, but I have not. It seems to be like building on one distro and running on another distro. We did ask last time for some additional information, which would be helpful, so kind of waiting on that too. Anything on the libnode front that you have to bring
No,
up?
the only kind of PR which was merged like a couple of weeks ago, like was part of it, so kind of reduce the scope.
Okay,
And I'm still thinking about like how we can make it make it better. I
okay,
probably will do like just like few iterations before like we finish up. But it sounds like there is some interest. I was like last week like discussing with another developer who was actually trying to open like he actually opened another PR in the same space.
okay,
And I think there is issue added there. Like they created new issue and discussed like they're gonna build in the Rust wrapper, if you
okay.
will, on top of libnode, and I guess it's much easier to work with C-based API versus C++ API. So it sounds like there is some interest, but
Okay.
it was no there were no additional requirements or issues like kind of was
Well,
interested.
that's good. So it kind of validates the API as like, yep, this seems to fit the bill. Here's another actual real life usage of it. So that's great.
Right.
I assume there's no testing in there. I know you like there's some things called embed test in the existing test, but I assume none of that's related to this, right?
No, sorry. This PR has additional tests. Sorry.
Right, but I meant existing that's already landed, right? Like I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to add an option related to Node SQLite and being able to build without it.
Mhm.
And I'm getting failures in a target that seems to be called libnode, but my assumption is it has nothing to do with what you're adding. It's just like existing
Oh,
stuff.
no, like because
Yeah.
currently libnode is actually built is a part of a normal Node.js project build.
Right,
Executable, just very thin wrapper on top of libnode is a static library,
right. Yeah.
and
Yeah, that's what I
and
thought. I
yeah,
just wanted to confirm because like I'm trying to get the test to pass and I've probably compiled Node about 200 times because it's anyway. I thought I'd just check. It's not related at all, which I think is what I think.
yeah. The
Okay.
only related PR if you see on the done section, like second from top, like called like Node API converter new env to like it's on the very right in done section.
Okay.
So
Ah,
it's
right. Yeah. Okay. Right.
this one. It's been
Yeah.
merged like a few weeks ago, but I doubt it could cause any issues
Yeah.
with it.
No, I doubt it too. So. Okay. I don't know if we have any updates on either of these. We don't have Kevin this week, and I don't know if there's any update on that one.
No, sorry, no other updates.
No. Okay, so then let's go into to-do. This one is still on my to-do list. Like we have the CI running. It's running on main. You may have seen there was a blog post published about the CI incident, so it's related to that. I just need to find the time to kind of figure out how to let us run on PRs again. But we don't do it that often, so I haven't made it my top priority. This one here, there is a PR. I think I took a very quick look, but I just asked for like a test. Oops, I didn't quite get there. This one is the PR. Okay. Why am I? Is this the? Okay, well there is a PR, which was this one, and I just added that we get it added. Asked for a test. It adds. I think adds a little bit of sugar, but it would be good to have the test that actually tests it as well. I don't think there's anything
I
else.
think like a
Go ahead.
PR is only about some in doing some improvements inside, right? Like I'm not sure if we want to see any additional test over there.
Well, this one is like the suggestion was that we have like some extra sugar that you could use, right? So basically being able to say, some new usage like this you couldn't do today, I guess.
Oh, I see. Sorry, it's a
Right?
C++ wrapper for Node API.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
in the C++
I,
wrapper, exactly,
okay.
to basically, yeah,
C API. Sorry.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
misunderstood.
Okay. So yeah, I don't think anything else on those. So then we can look on this one in terms of triage. Okay, so this one I think, we suggested they run with Valgrind and see if that points them in the right direction. They said they're going to do that. These updates, we basically said like, maybe we'll look at them once in a while. So I don't think we necessarily did. I'm going to drag this one to in progress because that's the one we just talked about. This one,
This is new issue created by this
right.
developer
Yeah.
I mentioned, and I feel like since we're kind of working with embedding API, should we kind of keep all these issues in scope?
Yep. So this is basically an ask for what you've already been working on, right?
Yes.
So should I put that into in progress then?
Let's do it. Yes.
Okay. So it's good.
I should probably add another. There is a kind of much earlier issue been created before. It's probably worth to add it here as well.
Yeah, okay, that's a good idea if there's things that we're working on. Question. I guess this is a question about it's designed so that only an error can be thrown. I can't remember if we have. Like, I guess none of the other methods have a throw on them, right?
I would say it's a best practice to throw like an error, but yes, but
Right.
JavaScript as a language allows us to throw anything. Um, it's kind of interesting thing. Like, do we want to enable APIs for cases which we don't consider to be good practice?
I'm going to say our current thinking is that it is best practice to throw errors or exceptions, right? No, throw
I
errors,
think
not some arbit arbitrary object. So let's say is by design, right?
Unless we have someone who said like, yeah, like we really want to have, for example, an API string also being thrown.
Right.
Probably shouldn't do it.
No, yeah, it seems like, best practices like throw an error, and we don't want to make it easy to not do that. So that seems like a reasonable answer. Okay. That's good. I'll leave it in the this column though, just so we can check on any response next time. Okay. I guess this will take a little bit more thinking.
It's quite elaborate. It's a developer who originally started with Embedding API. I wonder if he's
Right,
back.
yeah. Okay, right. Okay, but I think it's not something we're going to immediately figure out. And unless we have a volunteer to look at it, I might just leave it there in the needs triage. These are clonable. Yeah, this is quite old. Okay, I think the only reasons it's in our queue here is it was reopened, possibly closed and reopened, so I'm going to remove it from the board. And I think that takes us through all the ones that need triage. So at this point, is there anything else that we should chat about this week?
No, I don't have any other topics.
Okay, well, if not, then thanks for everybody's time, and we'll see everybody in GitHub and next week. Bye.
No, see you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, bye.